They know what they're up against. They know that any sort of weakness they show towards this FNATIC side can be capitalized on. Right now, the Dig side's set up for an inside push. They're going to find Flusha playing close to lower. He drops a smoke in an attempt to get out of dodge, but it exists. It's too quick on the trigger.
Yeah, talking quick, look at Brolin. He came up the ladder as soon as that B-play came in, but he only gets good for one. Forest will trade, reversing back from the ramp side, and Dig have taken deep control. That's exactly what you want to do with a post plant on train, and to good use exist. We'll find JW in the spawn. Crim's here also, but is yet to be seen by Dig. A chance maybe to make things interesting. Or, I was going to say, you know, even with the setup for Dig, he could have ninja'd this one, but they're going to spot him out and they will deal with him. Exist trading, powerful round from him, 4 kills from Exist.
Dumping a grenade off into this upper brown halls, and now Exist will be there on the front of the push. Here we go, we're off the races. Flusha playing real close. He's gonna find some kills here with this SMG, causing quite the ruckus, and at least keeps him pinned back there within the ramp, while the rest of the team shows up here for FNATIC. Gone pretty easily. Get Right can't even find a fight, but Crims finds him with his M4.
Wire, they've got to hit their shots if they want to get into this bomb site now. Golden holding the line into Pop Dog. 10 seconds. This bomb has got to get into this site, and it's got to go down now. JW removes Halzerk and actually doubles up, and they haven't cleared the players in the site. There's just not enough time for Dig in that round there. They trust
point. Nobody wants to stick their neck too far out there. You can tell as Dignitas look to pressure Ivy with the bomb.
This would be like kind of the perfect play in this situation here and now if you go towards the A site. Admittedly, not so much anymore, and that's because Flusha has just cleared out the upper tunnels at B. So now FNATIC know that this has to be the A play, and JW is wrapped all the way through Pop Dog and is even coming behind these players for Dig. Now, all the kills have gone in favor of the Dig squad to open this round up. So even though these flanks are coming in, JW's going to try and get a knife. Oh, instead he goes with the rank 7. And he shuts down 2. It's only JW left, but what a clutch this would be. A lot of work on his plate. He was denied the knives, and that's only made JW angry. Spots Halzerk and deals with him. Now just Freiburg left to beat, but he's wrapping around behind JW. He almost has the read. And just about Freiburg.
Yeah, last round of the half. This has been a good half for the Dignitas side. All eyes on this, though. Brolin with the opening pick in the round onto Forest. A driving force for this side of Dignitas. He's not going to be the only one to fall. Halzerk is going to join him in waiting for the second half.
Yeah, it's already Halzerk and Forest do just have to sit from beyond the grave as they watch and see where they Get Right exist, and Freiburg can keep the dream alive in this round. FNATIC pretty even split here, 2-3 across either bomb site. Reasonably comfortable, you know, being in a 3-on-3 at the best case scenario and a 2-on-3 at the B site in the worst case. Likely not going to see any of this kind of signature FNATIC aggression come through. They don't need to in this round. They will just hold and wait for these gunfights to come to them. Dig. It's a misnade from Exist. Gives up his position in main and also doesn't find any damage, unsurprisingly. Brolin now knows. And knows he's trapped on the left-hand side as well. So Brolin's just allowed to hold this angle pretty much for free. Flashbang is good, and that leaves him blind. Exist almost dealing with him. Brolin spotting Get Right, but not enough to get the kill. However, it is now just Get Right standing. They know where he is, and Golden is going to... And as do the rest of FNATIC in tow. That bomb can now go down. Halzerk does shut down Flusha, but he's got a lot more to worry about, and he will get overwhelmed there. Get Right all alone. 1v3 has retrieved this kit from the body down in Ivy, but there's a very, very slim chance he's able to find much, especially with Crims being aggressive in the connector. Get Right kind of knows at this point, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to win this round. Crims is doing a great job of defying time, and you know, even as okay, now surely. 1v1, Golden, there's no time. Get Right would have to get on the bomb immediately upon getting into the bomb site, and there's just not a world in which that happens. Golden even runs down the ramp and finishes him off. So FNATIC, they'll take the pistol, they go up 9-7. A nice try from Get Right, but not...
May not be their map pick, but they are now well and truly in the lead. This should really elevate them if they can get the anti-force. Dignitas, pretty decent buy. Get right on the UMP thanks to those kills. Got 2 scouts in play as well. So let's see what Dignitas have to show us in this one. Right now, heavy rifles for FNATIC, who look to play it safe. Oh, the one position that isn't being accounted for is Ivy. Dig should realize soon, and they're going to put one of the scouts on it in the form of Freiberg, but he adjusts, and Dig are being caught in transition right now. FNATIC could definitely get through this position. The smoke is down, and Dig can't really do anything about it but worry. Drop into the pop, gets spotted, get right, going close. There's grenades to deal with him, and Flush are going to throw one out. Nothing too significant. JW's crept through this smoke as well. Oh, Golden's found the kill for him, and now FNATIC, they can flood the outer yard.
Oh, Freiberg not able to beat Halzerk to that kill onto Golden. The scouts do manage to remove one. FNATIC still have JW very, very deep within this A bomb site, and he has caught every timing needed to wrap up close to Halzerk and deal with him accordingly.
They've lost Get Right.
Yeah, he's just trapped in Pop Dog. That smoke has cordoned him off and kept him out of the round. He's not able to have any impact here and now. Freiberg trying to deliver with the scout over towards Ivy's side. He is getting pressured, lands the tag onto JW. Has softened him up, but it's not going to be a round for Dig as they fall off. They look to save. They might be able to get away with some parting words onto the FNATIC squad. And Freiberg is eyeing up this AK. Now, we know it, he doesn't. FNATIC might not be too keen on giving it away, and Flusher certainly isn't. Sees the rest of the gang here. And it's a good old reunion for the Swedes, where Flusher shuts down the majority. Exist able to hold on to the scout. Negative.
Just numbers.
Yeah, man. Numbers are just numbers. But you know what I mean? You got the metaphor I was going for. And this round is very, very important for Dig because they don't want to be in one of these, you know, just losing back-to-back CT rounds, never having a proper buy. And they've already found boatloads of success in this round. Brolin tagged down low, finished off by Get Right, and it is just Golden left. Oh, double Molotov. He runs on through it, and he does survive for the time being, hidden in this smoke. Emerging, deals with Exist on the initial peak. But still a lot of bodies left to contend with. Knows that Get Right is in Pop Dog. That flash has given it away. But look up here on top of the trains. Freiberg is going to try and be the hero. And he goes up and over. An 8th round on the board for Dig.
Of the case. So now's where FNATIC got to pull out something a little bit. Flusher running out. Going to get shot in the head. Golden still waits. He's hoping for regression. He will get given it, and a free kill right back in the hands of FNATIC. They will take that every day of the week. Get Right is gone on this round, and 4-on-4 for FNATIC to group where they want. They have the Pop Dog with a player down Ivy as well, still looking to be an outer split, but that's not how Dig have read into things. Double B setup, smoke on down on the ramp, and not even a rotation off the back of that. They're instead going to push Halzerk deeper to watch upper lane. So Dignitas with 2 on the outer yard right now have 3 positions to watch, with definitely not enough players, but they have set up perfectly for the triple Ivy take.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes here you just got to get a rally down. You really got to get out there with your forward operating bases and push forward through the turmoil. And in this notion, that's what FNATIC look to do with Golden and company set up here at Ivy. They're going to try to push here on the extremity of the map and maybe make some leeway towards one of these sites. Diving off into the spawn smoke. Crims is now going to hard clear. I say that he didn't quite. Forrest would not have been suspecting that, and that's going to prove to be a fatal error for Golden, who went in the back lines.
Oh no, they haven't checked. Forrest plays the trigger discipline and shuts down both Crims and JW. This attempted investment from FNATIC has been overcome, and
easy for Ents, man. They've had quite the resurgence, right, in the road to Rio. They went 1-on-1 so far, so doing better than that of Pro League, who, there at least, were unable to pick up a win until their last matchup. At that point, it didn't matter anyway. They defeated VP in a game that didn't hold any consequence for the standings events. I think Heretics have been a very interesting team in this side of things as well. 2-0 in their group alongside NIP, even above Astralis for the time being. But we'll see if that holds for the long term. Right now, it's a quick shot from Brolin. He's been very good at these opening D kills on both halves. FNATIC even playing with a ladder as well. Get Right knows they are near abouts, and FNATIC going to walk back towards B, group for this inner site with no utility. There's not really a lot for them to make happen here. You're hoping for the Deagles to get more kills, but now in this 4-on-5, Dignitas are split 2-2 once again, and this time it is the right call to make.
Halzerg with this AWP looking to lay down the pain, and he's just decided to move away just briefly to re-smoke the ramp. And in that time, Flusher has taken up a position over towards Heaven. Brolin digs down another here at the ramp side, and Halzerg misses another shot here. That would have been pivotal. He could have caught the bomb crossing, but now on the back of that shot missing, bomb plant found for FNATIC. The nades rain in and find a measly bit of damage into these players at this site. Flusher lurking around through the connector, and this lurk has got to do a hell of a lot. For it to even play into the round, though, Crim's had to buy time, and he's not managed to do that. They get into the site, and Flusher sees them both. He's thinking, how can I get as many knife kills as possible?
Not like this.
Well, he decides against that. Oh, they're on the bomb. They're sticking it.
No.
And Halzerg gets the defuse. Flusher has...
Best team in the world right now to their knees. So this is really, really impressive. Let's see if they can keep it up, though, because FNATIC, we know they like a long game. We know they like a 30-rounder, and sometimes even more. Golden and Brolin, the two young boys on the block, and Brolin, he's pushed up. He's going to take a kill onto Freiberg. Forrest has found a timing down oil towards the site, but his position not given away. It will be caught by Brolin, who's still deep, saving his teammate's life, who wasn't to know. Get Right now on the ramp flank, and they read it well as well. No one bomb not planted for them, but Brolin is in the upper rail, and he won't even let Get Right get across. 12 rounds to FNATIC
to flood out through main. Halzerg is here to try and plug these holes, but Golden and Crim's getting 2 kills between them continue to leave Halzerg in the hot seat, and it does get a little too hot for Halzerg. Forrest almost in with the kill, but Flusher bests him, and now it's Exist in this 1v2. Bomb over towards main, does get retrieved by Crims, and he's able to just catch the timing into Olaf. Flusher continues to lock down the bomb site. And a 13th on the board for FNATIC. They had the choice to pick up the AWP. They've decided against it. Flusher really sending a message, giving it a little knife there at the end, showing us, you know, we could take this.
Yeah.
We don't need this.
And I think a part of the AWP is that FNATIC are going against an eco now, and so they don't want that to bring that AWP into play. They know it. And Halzerg has really been a bit of an X factor for this team. Obviously, we didn't get to see him play back at Flashpoint with visa issues being a problem for Dig. But, you know, from the online games, at least with Dig, that of which they play many.
Bad that we see Get Right and Forrest, you know, reliving these big moments. This round, Get Right's going to try and get set up over towards Hot Dog. Nades exchange down Ivy side, and Golden does escape, get out through main, and now is a position. Oh, Get Right tries to go on.
No, he should have gone up.
Yeah, there was no right decision there for Get Right. It's more getting wrong. Forrest dropped as well, and Brolin delivering the kill to put FNATIC a man up, trying to secure them the A-bomb site. JW alongside him, Halzerg missing that shot, and it all falls onto Exist in a 1v4 to try and deny map point the way of FNATIC.
Yeah, it's so unlucky for Get Right, right? Not only as he comes down was a player, you know, mollying from the top, but a player mollied from the yard as well. So he's walking into a double Molotov and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's just cooking instead as Dignitas. They're going to drop this round. Exist does save the gun. That's something here moving forward for the CT side. But, well, hey, I say that. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. FNATIC are hunting. Brolin wants to take these weapons out of play. But this is a nice off angle for Exist, and Brolin's checking out. Will show up some shoulder. Exist with a kill, and an AK at his feet if he does so, please. It's going to be 15 for FNATIC regardless on the map pick of Dig. And yeah, just keep the M4 instead. Don't walk into the firing line.
Totally different ball game altogether. Still 10 alive in the server for us. We are on the precipice of an OT.
What's cool about OT for Dig is they're finally going to get the money, and on the CT side as well, which is where they'll start. So Halzerg will be able to run the AWP. They could even get 2 if they please. I don't think they'll lean that way, but it's an option, and it gives a lot more availability to Dignitas, who are certainly going to be favored in overtime considering the CT-sided start. But Doesn't mean it's undoable for FNATIC.
Doesn't even mean that we're going overtime just yet.
Look at this round. There's a triple B setup for Dig. And you're more than right, Trace, because FNATIC, they want to come down pop. They've got an A split on their mind right now. They could bail into B if needed, but that would be a bit of a mistake. Double Ivy conversion as well. Holzer going to molly that one off. Brolin moving up, and FNATIC are going to walk into this absolute stack from Dig. One player has just left, but it's still a double-man setup.
Yeah, Freiburg holding this angle is generally not going to go well for the T side of things, and with the time ticking down, just 20 seconds left on the clock, Halzark finds the first kill of the round. It's been quite some time since we've seen some frags, but now they're going to start to come in at a furious pace. Freiburg only good for one. There's a trade for Exist, and they keep on delivering. That's going to be a bomb plant and a 2v2 for FNATIC.
Oh, Holzerk, he's throwing caution to the wind. He's running into the site. He's looking to take this one to overtime on his own, but he's missed the timing. Crims is coming on the wrap, and Holzerk does about find him. The bomb not planted for JW, and no Molotov to burn them out. They've spotted him. They can just stick the defuse. We're going to overtime. There's nothing JW can do.
You say that, and you're right. 15-15. OT has arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Again, it's been a long time coming. Could it be the solution? Org up for Brolin. He misses the Krieg. This one will have to do. Oh dear, get right. Not ready for someone to be pushed so close either. And there's going to be more where that came from. Dig want to barrel into this A bomb site, but Molotovs have cut them off. The plan has been given away by Get Right's death, and now FNATIC are more than ready for this one. 4 on the outer site, still utility in the face of Dig. They're going to try and push round it rather, and Brolin is holding the Olaf side. Golden close to main. This is a slaughter, and Brolin on his third. JW fires one through the smoke.
It's all about what they can build, and so I think for Dig, they can look at the positives of this regardless. But
you saying it's over?
Well, no, I'm not saying over.
You know, and let's just go a little bit further with that, right? You're talking about the band getting back together. Well, they've got their first album out now. And of course, it's still settling in with the, the people reviewing it. We really haven't seen enough of Dignitas, I think, to either buy into the program or berate the album. We don't know just yet. Either way, Get Right finding a kill onto JW, and we're back into it.
Hey, I mean, if Dig drop this round and lose this map, they might just be going back to selling their mixtape in the street, Trace.
Hey, man, you got to start somewhere. You guys are my street team, so I don't know what the big problem is. How many album sales are we up to?
Sales?
10 million.
Yeah.
Sales, but we giving away all the CDs I've heard.
Yeah.
Donations, I think, is the word we should use.
Nice, yeah.
Donations to the bin.
Okay, rude.
No, I'm kidding, Trace. Your second album, way better than your first.
Yeah. And if you liked my first, you want me to do more of my old stuff, go buy it.
Sure.
Because I'm kidding, dude. I don't have any mixtapes. You guys are crazy. Brolin peeking out here into T-Con, finds a kill into Exist, and this could be the very beginning of the end for Dignitas. A little less is a minute, and they are still locked out of both sites. They don't have any control in Ivy. They don't have any control inside. The Brown Halls are just now being explored by them.
Beginning the end, also the end of the beginning. This is the first of a potential 3-map series, but with Overpass coming up, a map that has been very, very favorable to FNATIC. They are looking to 2-0.
Yep, and over on the other stream, as we are in overtime, so is Int and Nip. It's almost as if they're all on the same wavelength, same map, different teams.
Yeah, let's see if we can run it back again, right? Dig 3-on-4. They need to outdo FNATIC in a very big way in this round here and now. They do get that trade onto Flusher. Freiburg trying to turn the heat up, and he brings the fight to Crims in a way that he was not ready for. Freiburg continuing with this aggression. Golden and Brolin team up for that kill. They just about get it. Freiburg has to deliver a stellar clutch here. He knows where both players are, but Golden swinging out, secures the round and secures the victory here on Train for FNATIC. 19-17, they get it done.
Yeah, he didn't do something gross. It's JW, like, he only deals in the nastiest of plays. And how many knives? They turned around. They know. They figured it out. Jump scare from JW. And he's still a threat, still laying down the pain. I mean, that could have been like a 3-knife round, I'm a bit sad that he gets checked. JW is licking his lips at the thought. He still kills literally everyone, but that could have been a lot more rewarding for JW. FNATIC putting a 3rd round on the board. And just slimy. Just a slimy little play. Look at that. Look, he was like, oh dear.
Yeah, good reaction. The fact that he recovers with 4 kills is enough, right? Like, that's sick. Just tip-tapping down these CTs.
Yeah, I think 3 would have been the Definitely a record of some sorts.
Yeah, there's no way he gets away with 3. If you hear your
Just
teammate
quad-
get
could you
knifed,
imagine
yeah,
just
you're
quad knife?
FNATIC, no doubt, in that top 3 for everyone who watches CS. Now, it's back to the A take. Dig, this is what got them into overtime. Will it do them any more than that? JW above, he's not falling. He will eventually, not down to his own decision. Brolin lets a man pass and get right kills a player on the site, but he doubles up as a response. Caught in the smoke, surely no more than that. 7 seconds, there's no time for a plant. Brolin's dropped the bomb, and Forest, he's on his own. He can't even get the kills. Crims gets a trade, and FNATIC find the first in overtime. What a mad round that was from Brolin.
Yeah, that was a little wild. He stays alive for so long. And you see JW drop the smoke there. That gives him a little bit of freedom of movement too, as JW got on dice box, tried to find some maybe WP kills. He's only good for 1. That's that. And look at that. Just all over it. Just so mobile around that smoke, and that's such a nuisance for the side of Dig. The FNATIC, after sitting on 15 for so long, when
dropped on the A site with 2 players there. That's info enough, but what can FNATIC do with this info? They're losing bodies. Flusher entries B. Forest is alone here, they know it, but the rotate is so quick. Freiburg has come down, and another man coming in from the backline as well. Bomb planted, Forest here. Flusher covers, and it's all up to the AWP. Quick kill, Flusher needs them all, and he can't do it at all. Halzerg shuts down the series, and he will send it back in. Let's go to a third. Dust 2, round the corner.
No, man, I love this from Halzerg. They were DMing him. They were shooting his body in the first OT when they killed him, and since then Halzerg has been on a tear. Dig, they get this second map locked in on the back of Halzerg with a phenomenal 1v2. Pretty much a chance for FNATIC here.
Well, that's not ideal now, is it? Little Richard's going to get burnt out of the back of the site, and that's going to leave him to reposition himself.
That there is devastating. Luckily enough, Exist gets a kill from this position, but yeah, this isn't where he wanted to be. And shout out to Forest for making this round. FNATIC's defuse comes in, and Brolin delivering 4 kills, 2 of which with a USP in a full eco round from FNATIC. They find a second, and they put it on the board. Forest... he mustn't like Exist that much. Molly the wrong side. He can come in and deal with JW, so they do get revenge for the man down in the pit. But a 3-on-3 retake, not impossible for the FNATIC squad. Setting up over towards Catwalk, all 3 players here. Molotov on Forest could stand to make things very difficult, and that's even if you can get past Halzerg, which apparently FNATIC cannot. Golden, now alone, offers himself up as well, and it's Halzerg delivering 3 kills to put a 6th on the board for Dig. Stepping back into the shoes from Overpass. He's looking to bring the heat here now with that AWP in hand.
Yeah, again, FNATIC on eco as well. Digger really sending it to them on this T-side. It's a great showing from all of them, really, and Halzerg especially. The one Norwegian and a server of Swedes.
Wrong side, he can come in and deal with JW, so they do get revenge for the man down in the pit. But a 3-on-3 retake, not impossible for the FNATIC squad. Setting up over towards Catwalk, all 3 players here. Molotov on Forest could stand to make things very difficult, and that's even if you can get past Halzerg, which apparently FNATIC cannot. Golden, now alone, offers himself up as well, and it's Halzerg delivering 3 kills to put a 6th on the board for Dig. Stepping back into the shoes from Overpass. He's looking to bring the heat here now with that AWP in hand.
Yeah, again, FNATIC on eco as well. Digger really sending it to them on this T-side. It's a great showing from all of them, really, and Halzerg especially. The one Norwegian and a server of Swedes.
Here, over towards short side, does best Forest on the entry. Now going to try and batten down the hatches. He holds down for the long haul as he gets off towards ramp. Crim's taking up his position inside of the site, and JW nails Halzerg now. Freiburg has dropped down, and he comes in, but he's saved, bailed out by Golden. JW still alive. Exist hops on down and goes down as well. Get Right is dropped, and FNATIC will put a 4th round
face there towards Game Helper, Car, whatever you want to call it. But it's Get Right with the opening kill in the round towards Long.
Yeah, just kills everywhere. Forest got one on B, Get Right on A. Wherever FNATIC look, they see corpses of their teammates, and they've got to gamble. Leaning towards B right now. That's the idea here for FNATIC, and it might be the right one. Oh, big kill for Halsek. If JW gets that and crosses towards B without FNATIC or without Dig realizing, they could have been triple stacked inside of the site. Flusher is an absolute madman, and he's going to knife Halsek in the back.
Gonna try and get ahead of it. However, that's a pretty tall order. Flusher, let's see what he can bring to the table in this one. First kill on to get right found from Golden. Flusher gets cut down. Freiberg inside of the site solidifies that.
He wants to take risks. 40 seconds as Dig enter the site. Brolin sprays, he gets one. If he doubles it, that's excellent work. He can afford to go down now, but he's not looking to do so. Just stalling inside of the site, letting contact be made by his teammate, and Flusher finds another double as well. One by one, Dignitas fall in this round. It's all on Freiberg.
Looking more antsy than ever. Flash to try and get him in. He spots Brolin, and Brolin deals with him. 5 on the board for FNATIC, but
play in this game.
yeah, this is a fast B play. We're going to get to see what Exist sees, and there you go. You see how little he gets to see. Freiberg now barreling in for his turn, and he's
Still going to battle it out. A little bit of damage done on both sides, but it's not going to be enough. This bomb has ticked down ever so far. JW winning the duel in tunnels certainly helps to make a case for FNATIC winning a pistol here. Couple of trades, but overall it does not matter.
Coming in through CT, but they are going to get smoked off.
Whew. Lands a shot on the Brolin. They're very low on this FNATIC side. They're going to try to cross in. That Molotov going to the site is going to prove to be a little bit of a problem. Halzerk is stuck. And now just looking to land anything that'll stick. Get right, push this through the smoke, gets 2 with a deagle, and that bodes well going forward. Forest in a 1v2. They're going to smoke off Catwalk, but I don't see that slowing the man down. Here comes the tree himself. Takes down Flusher. Now in a 1v1. JW offering it up to him. And he grabs it. He's going to grab a round here.
for Catwalk. That's great, because it keeps 2 of these players locked out of the retake momentarily. Golden has to answer for a hell of a lot as he's left in the site alone. And he gets shut down. Flusher wrapping in through CT. Crims deeks down another. This could still get out of hand. That bomb ticking away. They've got to get on it. Flusher trying to deny it, but Get Right holds the angle.
Catwalk going to fall back again. It's a similar situation to last, except this time Flusher's run out mid, and he's traded 1-for-1. Halzek's double scope, and they walked in below his shot. He misses it. How is he still alive? Golden will find him. Halzek's 2 shots go to the wind, and Freiberg has to give them the A site. Forest can try and deny things, but the grenade is not good. It's not for Catwalk. Doesn't matter. Forest and Freiberg clean it up in the retake, and Dignitas are looking so crisp individually. 4 rounds can be the hardest rounds around when you know FNATIC are trying their damnedest to keep this series going on. They do not want to lose this game because they want to go to Rio, and of course the pride that stands alongside winning this matchup is huge for these Swedish guys. So right now they might not have a choice, but holding onto the package, re-smoking things as well. Halzek's come from lower, and that's such a confident play to make when you have the bomb.
And so the thing here is Forest, or Freiberg rather, he's just tucked. He doesn't have to stand up. Forest will be the first point of contact, and then a triple peek will come through. And yeah, that's exactly what happens. Halzek just beats the...
For all Dignitas knows, they're not in the B tunnels. They could certainly be out long. That's going to pose to be an opportunity to try to recontain in these halls, recontrol them.
Oh, JW though, he's going to 5-on-3. Reaction from Freiberg is to aggress Catwalk. It's found a good timing to do so. Bomb drop, doesn't want to hang around for too long. Forest tries to help him out, but instead he will be taken down. Freiberg, how on earth is he alive? Dropping another man yet. FNATIC should just split B. They've got the information. They spotted both players, and they know exactly where Dig are contained. Bomb plant can be allowed, and Dig gonna go for the boost here. Oh, Flusher spamming it. Not ready for the second player up top, but Get Right. One trade.
Decisiveness where he kind of weighed up his options and then looks back to here mid, and he hears Brolin running through the lower tunnels. Holograph now. There's some level of understanding from Dig, but there's only so much they can do in response. They try and get through the mid smoke, and to their demise, Forest does win a duel onto Brolin, and that's going to stop FNATIC in their tracks, because suddenly this B site isn't a guarantee anymore. And there's another buff has been rescinded, and they've now got to try and spread out to retake this map. But that kill from Crims onto Halzerk has opened up a world of opportunity once again. They try and get up towards short, and they've got CT has to do it all as he stands here alone. He does deal with JW, leaving them in a 2.
FNATIC flashes bad. It doesn't do a thing. They dodge it. Flusher can fight ahead of it. Crims will join him. Freiberg jumping and into the waiting arms of Flusher. Great round for FNATIC.
He's about to have his hands full.
It's a great gamble for Dig. 3 on the B-bomb site. No one's checking anything. They've got 2 advantages. FNATIC have been going B all half long, and Dig read into it in the most important round of all. They can't even get the bomb back. Get right going in with a nade, and it's done. It's over. It's out of here. Dignitas.
I won't quit the elephants. Rolling, rolling.